So, RJ wanted to debate, I see. What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. Apparently, RJ hit me up and said he wanted to quote unquote embarrass me. Go ahead, RJ. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you, RJ. Hmm. I mean, this is gonna get a good gonna get a good opportunity to get people in here. So, Mike, why are you obsessed with people that have this thing? No, RJ wanted to debate, so I'm allowing him on the panel. So he wanted to debate. And he wanted me to go on his channel. I'm like, nah, you come on my channel because here I actually have people that are intellects. He has a bunch of people that are yes men. Come on, RJ, don't make me wait for you, RJ. I'll give RJ like 10 minutes. Y'all are gonna see how this man truly views the NFL and how he truly debates people. Y'all will see that very soon. If he decides to come up on here. I sent RJ the link and come on RJ, where the hell are you at, man? I mean, I need a CM Punk position to drop a pipe bomb. He wanted to debate. So I'm giving it to him. But he's now acting like Don Burr. What do you make of Caleb? Before I let RJ in, let me answer TOP's question. What do you make of Caleb Williams denying the reports that he doesn't want to play with the Bears? I mean, Colin Coward basically just gave his opinion, basically, it's just his opinion at the end of the day. So RJ's backstage, so let's give him a welcome introduction. Let me introduce him real quick. He is a Giants content creator. Actually, no, he does more than Giants content. Um, he went by the name of Giants Nation before he changed the name to RJ. Let's give a warm, welcoming introduction to Mr. RJ.
You know, Mike, you should have just mind your business because now I'm about to emasculate you in front of your 5 people in the audience. But
Do your work.
you keep talking while I finish this thumbnail before I roast into you real quick.
No, by all means. You wanted to come on here, so actually no, I invited you, so
Okay, shoot. I might hold on for like 1 minute. Oh, matter of fact, I got thanks for reminding. Mike, talk.
no,
Entertain
no.
your audience.
I'm gonna as you know a fair competitor, I'm gonna give you the floor.
All right, well, give me a minute. Well, hold on. Can I plug my channel while I'm doing something? I gotta post to YouTube. I gotta post actually another Bears video actually. So
Is this the part where
for
you say
anybody,
that the Bears will take Caleb Williams?
no, I'm actually addressing the fact of why Caleb Williams shouldn't want to go to the Bears. So you'll probably actually like this video. All right, but yeah, subscribe to me. Unfiltered. Well, not there. Well, Unfiltered Sports Podcast is my podcast. Me and CEO. For anybody who doesn't know CEO, he is my fat Panamanian co-worker. Co-host. We talk about all things sports, mainly football and basketball. We get into a little college football here and there. Stuff from my channel for anybody who cares. I'm getting a lot into the NBA. Oh, no, wrong video. My bad, Mike. I didn't expect to come on here actually. So I'm actually uploading something and I had to record something. But yes, sub to my channel. How do I cancel this upload?
I do shit on Colin Coward, but what he said is just his opinion about what he said. He backtracked himself. So marvelous night. RJ's was never a Daniel Jones guy.
Never like Daniel Jones. All right, hold on. Oh, here we go. Thank God. All right, wrong video.
Unfiltered Sports Podcast, CarCast.
All right, didn't upload right because I'm posting that video tomorrow. Yeah, everybody, just give me a minute. I'm gonna roast Mike in a minute. Actually, I'm posting a video right now. If you guys want to go check it out, I just uploaded the wrong video. I had to cancel it. By the way, probably towards after the Super Bowl, I'm going to be doing a review of every single quarterback that's coming out of this draft, doing their rating. What team do I think they'll be doing? How do I feel they're going to be doing in the NFL? A lot of NBA content coming out, obviously, as the football season is ending. Super Bowl prediction will be out Friday, not today, but next Friday. Unfiltered Sports Podcast. We'll be talking about a lot of NBA, NFL, going over the All-Star review and stuff like that.
Also, shout out to me myself because I my live one of my live videos got 1.2K. That was the Super Bowl prediction, by the way. Thomas Gage says, RJ, was that video pure salt or was it you trying to get attention? Ooh.
Well, first of all, Adam Gaze, if I wanted to get attention, why would I want to talk about the Chicago Bears? You guys haven't gotten attention since 1985. That was just me actually putting out filler content so I can talk about real stuff. Actually, good organizations like the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers. And by the way, what's his name, Michael?
No, he's Thomas. You mean this guy?
Let me see what he looks
No,
like.
no, he's not. He's not the. Oh no, he's talking to Spongy. I thought he was talking to you. My bad.
Oh, okay. My bad, Thomas. Oh, no, this guy. Thomas, I don't know. Thomas Gage, you sound like a fucking fag. Get off of Michael's dick, okay? We have the number one pick, and we're talking about the draft, bud. Yeah, we should be talking about the draft. Carcast, Unfiltered Sports, but Carcast, don't you subscribe to my channel? You should see it. What's up, little Spongy? How you doing? Just give me one more minute, Michael. Finish this.
I told you when you come over, you haven't been paying. I know you haven't been paying attention to my channel, but my video's been getting off lately. So
Airs. Gotta do the tags.
so it was an attention grab. Yawn. That's what he said.
Well, it sure grabbed your attention as it got you fucking pussy whipped right now.
I told you. RJ. You didn't believe
Bro,
me.
he's just saying, oh, it's an attention grab. It's an attention grab. Bro, you should be happy that I'm giving you attention because clearly your parents never gave you fucking attention. But that's besides the point.
I have parents. So.
I'm on, not you, Michael. This fag that I'm talking
Oh, I was about to say. My name sounds gay. RJ. I bet it stands for rim job.
What?
Spongy, this is only me and RJ because RJ wanted to debate, which was quite unexpected to RJ because RJ doesn't argue with retards.
Well, I got time today, Michael. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta wait for this. Oh, matter of fact, I can go in right now, actually, since I'm waiting for these checks.
Yeah,
all
let
right.
Let me ban this.
Let's talk about it. You say you give me the floor, so let me have the floor, Mike. So I posted a video on my channel, which is my channel, you know what I'm saying, where you actually get good sports content. You actually get unbiased, real facts, actual analysts instead of just fat retards on their fucking bed. Crisscross applesauce trying to rip off one of the worst wrestlers ever, CM Punk, who's another Chicago idiot himself too. But that's besides the point. By the way, I heard the fag got injured too. His WrestleMania moment got stolen away from him too. But that's besides the point. But speaking of Chicago, you have a quarterback of the name of Justin Fields, which in the beginning of this season, and let me clarify something because Michael is beyond dumb, I supported Justin Fields. I actually like Justin Fields. I liked him in Ohio State. But he is beyond regressed. He's sucked. He has been so bad this year. And that is just a proven fact. When you have 10 wins within 3 years, you suck. If Blake Bortles has more wins than you, you have to fucking suck bad. So I made a video saying the Bears would be idiots to pass on Caleb Williams for Justin Fields. Now, the fat piece of shit to my left says, Caleb Williams is not a generational talent. Okay, fine. He's not a generational talent. Neither is Justin Fields. Justin Fields is proven. He is a bum, bum. He sucks. He's garbage. He's trash. He is not going to get any type better at all. Yet you have the nerve to come on me in my video and get butthurt about me telling you the truth? Michael, I will kill you to have the first overall pick. I don't want Daniel Jones on my team. I want Caleb Williams. But instead, you're so butthurt and so mad that I actually told the truth and said, listen, the Bears are actually in a great position. They have a chance to rewrite history, to actually be something in the NFL. Michael, throughout your existence and mine, the Bears have sucked. They had a few flashes here and there, but they fucking sucked. Yet you want to keep on to a bum, which, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, Michael didn't even want Justin Fields in the first place. He wanted Mac Jones of all people. So let's take Michael's football knowledge, and I put football knowledge in quotations, with a grain of salt. Little salt, just like Michael's brain, very little. Let's take Michael's football takes with a grain of salt. You wanted Mac Jones over Justin Fields. Michael, I'm actually agreeing with you. All the shit that you said about Justin Fields 3 years ago, whenever the hell you drafted him, I agree with you. I was the one that was wrong. He's a bum. He is beyond horrible. Yet you want to fucking keep him for fucking what? To lose again? To go 7-11 or whatever you guys went, 7-10, whatever you guys went this year. I don't know what your record was. It 7-11, right?
No, 7. We went 7-10.
7-10. Okay, 7-10 again, or to even do the worst thing and do what my Giants did and sign the bum if he has a good playoff run. I don't know what your schedule is, but if he has a good year, has a good playoff run, yeah, you want to keep this bum for what? And then, by the way, Michael, you steal my idea. The syndrome, for anybody who wants to know, the syndrome thing came from my channel. I'm the first ever one to come up with that idea. But, I'm one of Mike's favorite YouTubers. So, Mike, I'm very flattered. Imagery, mockery is the best form of flattery. So, Michael, keep stealing my ideas because you're never going to be original. Never, ever, ever in your life. And you have the nerve to come at me? Bro, Justin Fields sucks. Just accept it. He's beyond horrible. Stop dick riding him. You sit here and clown on Fisk and clown on YTC and Brandon for being dick riders with Daniel Jones. You're doing the same exact thing with Justin Fields. You're literally doing the same fucking thing. The only difference is Daniel Jones is actually good his rookie year. Fucking Justin Fields, he was nowhere near as good as Daniel Jones his rookie year. And that's how bad you are, Michael. I have to defend this bum who I fucking hate, Daniel Jones, because you're so fucking stupid. I mean, my gosh, Michael, you should be doing 10 backflips to have the first overall pick. You have, even if you don't want Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Bo Mix, Michael Penix. I mean, you talk about JJ McCarthy, like JJ McCarthy, but you want to keep Justin Fields? Why would you want to keep something that you know is trash for the potential of something being great? Go ahead.
Is the floor mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, what RJ? Okay, let me give RJ a little bit credit. He actually said something right. I did not want Justin Fields. I wanted Mac Jones, is because I didn't think Mac Jones was bad as people made him out to be. And I thought Mac Jones would have got taken by the 49ers, but originally at the time he got taken by the Patriots. And the reason why I want the Bears to trade the first overall pick is take the Justin Fields out of it for just a moment. Take the Justin Fields thing out of it for just a moment. There's going to be teams, RJ, and I want you to listen to this. There's going to be teams that are going to be desperate for Caleb Williams, including your team, mind you. And basically, I know my general manager right now. You don't, but I know my general manager because he's
Brian Poles. I know him.
Yeah, so but I know all the good things and bad things that he did. This is a guy that wants this rebuilding process to end well in year 4. Not year 4, year 3, and to year. He gave this rebuild 3 to 4 years, and he said, and I quote, "I want to build through the draft." He doesn't want to do what Ryan Pace did and basically just overpay these random these free agents and pay guys like Mike Glennon and Andy Dalton and basically draft busts like Mitch Trubisky was over, and basically fell for the report that Mitch Trubisky was better than Patrick Mahomes. And even if and I've said this before, even if you don't want take the Justin Fields out of it, the projection to get Caleb Williams is 3 first-round picks that could potentially help the Bears in the near future. Because I'm not sure if you know the Bears draft picks. They have the first overall pick, obviously. They have the 9th overall pick, and they don't even have a second-round pick because basically they traded that pick for Montez Sweat. We're not going to get any value out of Justin Fields other than a second and a third round, and we're not going to get the 8th overall pick, like a reporter said that which was dumb because I don't think the Atlanta Falcons will trade the 8th overall pick to get Justin Fields. If they did, great, but it would be great to have 3 first-round picks. But overall, RJ, Justin Fields, and I'll say this much. Is he a perfect quarterback? No, he has flaws, major flaws. I say he holds on the ball for too long. I say he doesn't. He always goes for the home run instead of taking the annual check down, and he does the fourth quarter, which someone actually brings up a valid point. He says the fourth quarter, Justin Fields tends to turn over the ball a lot, but I think, and you say the Bears' offensive line is good, and I'm not saying it's completely bad. We need a center, we need a left tackle, we probably need depth because Nate Davis is looking to. Nate Davis probably isn't the long term answer, but the offensive line isn't good, but it isn't bad. I'll just say they're middle of the packs. And as far as Justin Fields' weapons, I understand he has DJ Moore, and DJ Moore is a top receiver. There's no denying that. But and Darnell Mooney, who I was wrong about because I thought he was going to excel with when we traded away Chase Claypool, but I was dead wrong about Darnell Mooney. He's a great number 3, but I think that was more on on the play calling than it was on him. But two things at the two things can be true at the same time. But this Ryan Poles basically said in the last meeting of the season, and also Matt Eberflus, and it says, and I quote, and Ryan Poles does not rely to the media. Everything that he says is true. He says Justin Fields will continue to grow as we grow as a team. So all this, Caleb Williams will indeed be drafted to the Bears. This is all speculation into other teams to call the Bears up and say that we want Caleb Williams and give an offer that we cannot refuse. Do you remember RJ last year where it said that basically the Bears are looking to draft Bryce Young, and Bryce Young was the quote unquote Steph Curry of the NFL? Everybody was hyping up Bryce Young and basically saying that CJ Stroud would have been a bust because he had the lowest IQ test. So if the Bears wanted to reset, because our president Kevin Warren wants the Chicago Bears to be a playoff team as soon as next this upcoming season, not because the season's ending. We're saying this upcoming season. So Kevin Warren wants the Bears to go to the playoffs as soon as this upcoming season, regardless who the quarterback is, and he wants to more. But hear me out. He wants it. He wants the Bears to be in the playoffs, regardless who the quarterback is. Let's say it's Justin Fields or Caleb Williams, if they cannot take this team to the playoffs, guess what? Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus, they will both be fired, and the cycle repeats of new coach. The Caleb Williams gets a new general manager that didn't draft him, a coach that didn't draft him, and it's the same scenario. And then Caleb regresses, and then we're talking about the Bears draft Archer Manning. So I'm gonna,
the floor is mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because you have my full attention now. I'm done with everything. First of all, Michael, I just want to say something. First of all, don't ever come at my appearance when you are a fat fucking blob, okay? If you look like fucking Mike Wazowski, you fucking dumb fucking. Second of all, I want to also address this before we talk about the Bears. Michael, everybody's opinion about Justin Fields is their fucking opinion. If you don't recall, Michael, for some reason, Michael, anytime someone says something on my channel and I happen to be on the channel, you just equate it to me saying it. If you don't remember, I actually believed in Justin Fields at the beginning of the season. He just proved me wrong this fucking year. CEO's the one who shit on Justin Fields. If you don't remember, but Michael, you have to contribute everything to me because I actually have success. But that's beside the point. Number 2, Michael, everything that you just said is beyond horse shit. It is beyond horse shit. I want to apologize to everybody in the chat, whether you disagree with me or agree with me. Michael just wasted 5 minutes of your fucking life saying the dumbest thing ever. Michael, you're not doing anything. You're not making the playoffs next year. Michael, let me, and I'll put any type of money, songs, whatever you want to put on this. Michael, you're getting swept by the Lions, you're getting swept by the Packers, and you're going to lose to the Vikings at least once. So that's like 5 L's I just counted right there. Michael, first of all, Matt Eberflus is garbage. I even said it in my video, but no one cares about Matt Eberflus. He doesn't draw ratings like Justin Fields. Matt Eberflus is garbage. But at the same time, you're not making the playoffs. You're not making the playoffs with Justin Fields. He's not good. He's not good. I've watched a lot of Chicago Bears games this year. My friend's a Chicago Bears fan. We watched a lot of games together. He misses wide open receivers. Michael, you could put me behind that fucking offensive line. We would have won more. I would have won more fucking games with the Bears instead of Justin Fields. He's not a good quarterback. So I don't know what Ryan Poles thinks. I'm not going to sit here and act like you know what Ryan Poles thinks. But if I'm Ryan Poles and I said, listen, this asshole's been in the league for 3 fucking years. He has 10 wins, barely has 50 touchdowns throughout this whole year, throughout his 3 years in the NFL. He gets injured, by the way, too. He can't read defenses. He runs into sacks. And by the way, your offensive line is like top 15 in the league. So they're not that fucking bad.
I never said they were bad. I never said they were bad.
My Giants offensive line is beyond horrible, but that's besides the point. You have a decent offensive line. By the way, CJ Stroud's offensive line is way worse, and yet he can make magic. But Justin Fields needs all this talent. You sound like a Daniel Jones fan, honestly. You sound like a real Daniel Jones fan, but that's besides the point. Michael, just accept the fact Justin Fields ain't the guy. You shouldn't be wanting to trade. Why would you trade the first? Like, this is what kills me. I'm listening to this bullshit. I'm trying not to stab my ears out with 2 knives. You're over here talking about, oh, wow, we can trade that first overall pick for a ransom. Which, you know what, Mike, I'll give you credit. That's probably the first thing you ever said that was actually smart. Yeah, you can. But here's the real question. Why would you? You need a quarterback. You need a quarterback. Are you fucking dumb or stupid? Are you dumb or stupid? No, don't answer that because I know you're both dumb and stupid, Michael. You need a quarterback. Justin Fields ain't bringing you nowhere. I can make a case. Time out. Huh? I just came up with something. I can make a case. Justin Fields is the worst quarterback in that fucking division. I'm taking Goff, Jordan Love, and a healthy Kirk Cousins over him.
Kirk Cousins is leaving, so
I'm talking about for this season. So at the end of the day, Mike, and by the way, if the Vikings luck up and get Michael Penix, he's better than Justin Fields too. He's better than Justin Fields too. So why be the bottom of your division when you have a chance to rewrite history? Are you really a Chicago Bears fan? Because if I was a Giants fan, I had the number 1 overall pick, and I have retards in my fan base saying keep Daniel Jones, I'll say no. You're fucking stupid. Let's take Caleb Williams.
No one, I guarantee you, no one is saying keep Daniel Jones.
There's a lot of fans who want to keep Daniel Jones.
Who? Besides Fizz, and don't say Fizz because Fizz wants to draft.
I didn't say Fizz. I said fans. I did not say Fizz.
When you say fans, I mean like who? Like, are you going on Instagram or you don't have Twitter? Are you going
on my fucking channel? I made a fucking Caleb Williams video, and people were saying, "Oh, should keep Daniel Jones." You could go look at it yourself if you want to.
So you made a video saying that the Bears.
Okay, Michael, you're not going to do this. You're not going to change the topic. Why do you want to keep Justin Fields when you know he sucks? When you can get a quarterback? Let's just take Caleb out because for some reason Caleb triggers you. I don't know if he fucked your training girlfriend or some shit. I don't know what he did.
My problem
Fields when he sucks. When you can get a quarterback that is better than him.
My problem with Caleb Williams is
quarterback. Let's change it from Caleb. Quarterback.
If we trade that first overall pick, we could take a quarterback in the 2nd and 3rd round, which, believe it or not, quarterbacks can fall in the later rounds. This will Bo Nix may drop in the 2nd round. Michael Penix may drop in the 2nd round, and we all know JJ McCaffrey is falling in the later rounds. So it's that trade that the Bears would want to do could change their the directory because the Bryce Young trade was not that big. I mean, it was big, but not. We're talking about like a generational trade. A generational trade that the Bears can do, which Ryan Poles could do if he really wanted to. And if the Bears got rid of Justin Fields, I mean, I'm keeping my expectations low for Caleb because it's the same scenario all over again. Which RJ, let's be quite honest. And with the Bears and having possibly the longest quarterback carousel of the NFL, let me ask you something. If you're a Chicago Bears fan, do you trust and believe that the Chicago Bears will develop Caleb Williams or any other quarterback right? It's just the cycle that repeats.
I can talk now, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't trust the Bears. That's why I posted my video. But here's my thing, Michael. Michael, you're avoiding the question. But before I ask my question once again, you said quarterbacks can drop in the second, third round, and in which is true. JJ McCarthy is going to drop in the second, third round, but he's not good. He's not good. Well, hold up. I want to ask you a question before I go on. How much college football do you watch?
I only watch I watched a ton of Caleb Williams, believe it or not, because he got featured a lot on the national. I watched Caleb Williams because, and I also watch Ohio State because I want Marvin Harrison,
Okay, so you watch essentially two teams.
basically I watched at the end I'll talk about like the championship games.
Michael, how much college football do you watch? College football every single Saturday and
No,
Friday.
no, I don't
Okay, so
watch.
you don't watch that much college football. So Michael, you should be happy. I'm dropping some of my content on your channel right now. You said Bo Mix, Michael Penix, and fucking JJ McCarthy. First of all, JJ McCarthy's a fucking bum. When your head coach gets suspended for I forgot how many games Jim Harbaugh got suspended for, 3 or 4, and they only have you throw the ball for one half. One half. They literally fucking Mac Jones this asshole. He is not good. He sucks. The Bears should not be considering drafting him at all. That's number one. Number two, for anybody who thinks Michael Penix is gonna fall, you're a fucking retard. This guy was literally in the national championship. He was in the national championship. If you really think he's going to fall, you're just a fucking retard. And I'm not only talking to you, Michael, because I hear this rumor that Michael Penix is going to fall. Michael Penix, that's bullshit. If the Vikings, who have a good offensive line, if the Steelers, if the Seattle Seahawks, teams who are actually built, they just need the quarterback, have a chance to get Michael Penix, who has the best arm in college football, you think they're going to pass on him for the second round? You're smoking. You are beyond smoking. The Broncos, another team. Now, granted, I don't think Michael Penix should come to my Giants or he should go to the Bears because, for one, we don't have the best offensive lines and he'll get fucking destroyed by there. But if you think a team that's actually established, the Saints, who need to get off fucking Derek Carr. I'm not going to go on a Derek Carr rant on your channel. But at the same time, they need a quarterback. But if you think Michael Penix is going to fall, you're completely retarded. And let's talk about Bo Mix. Bo Mix is not going to fall either. He falls in that Michael Penix status either. But at the end of the day, Michael, I watched Bo Mix for 3-4 years. I'm not saying he's going to be bad. I think I have him ranked as the fourth best quarterback in this draft. But he's not. He chokes. He's a lower version of Justin Herbert without the talent. He choked. If for someone who's watched college football, he choked last year to Washington twice. He's not going to help the Bears. But that's besides the point. So all the quarterbacks that you just named are nowhere near the Caleb, Jaden Daniels, or even Michael Penix, who's not going to fall. But Michael, answer my question. Why do you want to keep Justin Fields when you know he sucks, when you can draft a quarterback who can be potentially better than him?
If Justin Fields sucks, it is not out of the possibility that they will possibly draft the quarterbacks in the second and third round, and potentially, if Justin Fields sucks next year, they could bench him. They can bench him, or they could potentially draft a quarterback and basically move on from Fields. But if I'm Ryan Poles, and this was just a question, wouldn't the smart option to just trade down and set up your team in perfect position for the future? Or
No,
you
no,
or,
it's not. No, it's not smart.
or
Okay,
do you just Hail Mary, which basically you want the Bears to do is Hail Mary on Caleb Williams. And let me ask you a question, RJ.
go ahead.
Since Caleb Williams is this so generational talent,
Yeah.
what makes him so special?
You want to know what makes him special? He literally left the Oklahoma Sooners and we became fucking garbage. You time out. This is projection right here. Everybody knows that. Shout out to my co-host CEO. Shout out to Donnie, TOP, CarQuest. What's up, y'all? I'm not paying attention to the chat because this ain't my stream. But next year when USC sucks because Caleb's not there, that's how you know he's a generational talent. You want to know what makes him a generational talent? USC has one of the worst offensive lines in college football. They have some of the worst defenses in college fucking football. Lincoln Riley is an offensive guru. He's literally Cliff Kingsbury 2.0. He was getting carried by Baker Mayfield, who was good in college. He was getting carried by Kyler Murray in college. He got carried by Caleb Williams, who's better than both of them. And by the way, he also got carried by Jalen Hurts as well, too. Lincoln Riley's not a good coach. He's just an offensive guru. Caleb Williams carried that team to 8-9 wins or how many ever wins they fucking got. I watch USC a lot. Anybody who's watched USC knows they don't have the best offensive line. It's Caleb Williams out there doing magic. That's what makes him a generational talent. He looked like Andrew Luck back in 2012. That's what makes him a generational talent. Now, granted, I could be fucking wrong, but here goes to my point, Michael. We know Justin Fields. Justin, and to quote my co-host CEO, he's CFL talent. He's XFL talent. And you know what's crazy? Speaking of CEO, shout out to CEO. You shit on here. You come on here and shit on Lamar for being a running back. I'm sorry. What you think Lamar is what Justin Fields is. A quarterback who can't throw and fucking runs. So what the fuck are you talking about, Michael? You make no fucking sense. Absolutely no fucking sense. Justin Fields is literally he's a black stereotype. He's a quarterback who can't
when you talk about Caleb Williams, let me ask you something. When Caleb Williams sat out, which USC was on a losing streak before that game, why did his backup perform way better than he did?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you want to know why his backup performed better than him? Is because they were playing a horrible team. Once again, Lincoln Riley is a great offensive coordinator. I give you that. They're playing a horrible team with a quarterback who they have no film on. Michael, you know how quarterbacks come into the NFL and they look good and as rookies and they look good, and then the next year they fucking are trash when they have film. No one have film on that fucking quarterback. And by the way, also, quarterbacks, Caleb's entering the draft. Why would you play a worthless bowl game and risk getting injured, risk ruining your stock, risk ruining your money when you don't have to play that bowl game? This has happened on multiple occasions. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Because it pissed off the whole teammate. They were like, "Oh, it feels so good to win a game. It feels so good to have a leader."
Okay. So we're gonna know the fact that Caleb Williams brought them to a bowl game last year, and he won 8-9 games this year.
But I'm pretty sure you've seen this stat before, and it's on Twitter. And I actually watched the Notre Dame game, by the way, where Caleb Williams got exposed, by the way. And basically, Caleb can do all these like spectacular stuff, like him, like I think he like stiff arms people when he's like out the pocket and basically doing that sidearm throw. You know, if he went up against like a elite pass rusher, he's getting sacked.
Okay, actually, just like every other quarterback, just like Justin Fields.
And unless you have like a perfect offensive line, like I think I use the Eagles example, the offensive line. Unless you have the Eagles offensive line, Caleb has to learn to get the ball out quick because Caleb, believe it or not, and this has been a trait by NFL scouts and people on X, Twitter, Instagram. Caleb Williams holds on the ball for way too long.
Okay, Michael. I just have a quick. You keep avoiding my question. Why do you want to keep Justin Fields if he sucks? But let me ask you another question, Michael. You keep saying, okay, fine. Okay, you know what? Caleb Williams does need a good offensive line. He does need if he does verse up against an Aaron Donald or Aiden, what's his asshole name?
Aiden
Hutchinson or Kayvon Thibodeau, whatever the case may be. If he goes up against him, yeah, he's gonna get sacked. Just like Justin Fields throughout the last 3 years, Justin Fields has had a shitty offensive line. He's done jack shit with it. You actually have a decent, I wouldn't say it's great. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not going to say it's good. Decent offensive line. He doesn't do it. And by the way, you talk about Caleb Williams holding on to the ball too long. At least when I know he's holding on to the ball too long, he's going to make a play. Justin Fields holds on to the ball too long, runs into a sack, he runs, or he fumbles the fucking ball. or throws an interception. How many times have I watched Justin Fields this year hold on to the ball? DJ Moore can literally make a sandwich, take a shower, do 10 jumping jacks,
Him
and
and
Justin
DJ
Fields
Moore
still wouldn't hold on to the
literally
fucking
have
ball and
are
still wouldn't fucking do it. So
him
what's Justin Fields' excuse for holding on to the fucking ball?
Justin Fields and DJ Moore literally are the best duo in the NFL, believe it or not.
Are you fucking retarded?
No. It's actually a fact. Instagram. I checked Instagram and I checked X. It says itself. Justin Fields when he's targeting DJ Moore. And let me tell you something. Look at DJ Moore's productions when Justin Fields was on and compare it to when Tyson Bagent. If Justin Fields sucks so bad, then how come we couldn't? Our offense was beyond horrible when Tyson Bagent was in the game.
Okay, you fucking fat retard. Your offense was horrible with Justin Fields out there. You won 7
We
fucking
were beyond
games.
terrible with Tyson Bagent.
You won, Michael. You won 7 fucking games. And by the way, didn't Tyson Bagent win a game for you guys too? So Justin Fields accounted for 6. Answer me this: why was it when I was watching Green Bay versus the Bears, you guys put up 7 points against Green Bay, against Jordan Love who first started, against that Packers defense? Are you serious? You barely beat the fucking Vikings, whose defense is beyond fucking horrible. Hold on, time out. Hold on. Let me look up something.
Are you talking about the first game or second game?
The first game with the Packers.
The whole team completely just was bad. Justin Fields.
Okay. You know what? I got your schedule right here, Michael. Let's go all. I can't share my screen. I forgot to say my channel. So your offense week 1 put up 20 points with Justin Fields. Your offense week 2 put up 17 points with Justin Fields. Your offense week 3 put up 10 points against the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, Justin Fields had a good showing against the Broncos. Okay, that's 1. Your offense put up 20 points. No, put up 40 points against the Commanders. Okay, great. Your offense put up 13 fucking points against the fucking Vikings. You put up good points against the Raiders. Your offense put up 13 points against the fucking Chargers. Your offense put up 17 fucking points against the Saints. Your offense put up 16 points against the Carolina Panthers, the worst team in the NFL.
Tyson Bagent was in the game, so there's your answer.
Your offense put up 12 points, where I know Justin Fields was in this game, against the fucking Vikings. Put up good points against the Lions. Put up good points against who else is just looking at? The Lions, who you guys lost to. Your offense I won't shit on Justin Fields for the Browns because the Browns actually have a good defense. Even though CJ Stroud put up more points on the Browns defense than fucking Justin Fields, but that's beside the point. You put up Lions. Your Cardinals. Okay, I'll give you that. Your offense put up 9 points against the Packers, and okay, so you know what? Let's look at this. Okay, so what games did Tyson Bagent start?
He started the Raiders. He started the Chargers. He started the Saints. He started against his last game was against the Panthers.
Okay, so every other game was Justin Fields, right?
Yeah. Actually, no. Unless you want to count the game where Fields got hurt and then Bagent came in and finished out the game.
What game was that?
The Vikings.
Okay, so
the first game.
1, 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5. So I'm counting 5 games out of 7. Justin Fields is put up more than 25 points.
And let me ask you a question, RJ.
No. Let me finish my point before you ask me a question. 5 games out of 17, he's put up more than 25 points. So your offense, this great your offense that you're and listen, Tyson Bagent's a bum too. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. He's a backup quarterback for a reason. But let's not act like Justin Fields was electrifying. As soon as he went down, you guys were out of playoff contention. Because guess what, Michael? You guys were out of playoff contention in week 3. But go ahead and ask your question.
And this is the teams that Tyson Bagent was facing, and you can say that Justin Fields would have probably won the game. And I'll give you an opponent. I'll give you the opponents that Tyson Bagent faced, and basically you can say win, loss, whatever. So obviously the first game was against the Bagent started was against the Raiders with Brian Hoyer starting. Win or loss with Justin Fields.
What was his first game?
His first game was against the Raiders with a Brian Hoyer.
Justin Fields would have lost.
Against Brian Hoyer?
Yeah, he would have lost.
But okay, let's continue. So the next game would be against the Chargers.
He would have lost that one too.
Actually, the Saints,
He would have lost that one too.
the Carolina Panthers.
He would have won that one.
So Bryce Young is way better than Brian Hoyer. So you're saying that uh, Brian Hoyer is better than Bryce Young?
Well, I don't know. I seen.
I watched the game. Brian Hoyer looked completely off. Or the Bears defense.
I'm not going to
So
say
good.
that because Bryce Young looked like an absolute bum in his rookie year, and Michael, I'm very consistent, unlike you, so I'm not going to comment on that until I see Bryce Young next year.
Look,
But
I
will say
watched
this,
the game. Brian Hoyer was horrible.
I will say this. I will say this. Brian Hoyer should be better than Bryce Young because he is a veteran.
Yeah, bro. You really think the Brian Hoyer and with Josh McDaniels, mind you, this
Okay,
is
Michael. What does this have to do? But even if
because wins are not a quarterback stat.
yes, they are.
No,
And
no.
let me ask you something, Michael. If wins are not a quarterback stat and losses are not a quarterback stat, why does the quarterback get all the credit when they win and all the blame when they lose?
Because they're a part of the team, RJ.
No,
Michael. They're a
No,
part of the glory, and then
bullshit. Everybody in the comments, put BS. I want you to put BS, Michael. If my Giants lose, when my Giants lost to the Redskins because Darius Slayton dropped the ball, guess who got the blame? Daniel Jones. Whenever Ingram dropped the ball against the Eagles, guess who got the blame? Daniel Jones. But when we went to the playoffs and won a playoff game, and we were 9-7-1. Yeah, we were 9-7-1. Guess who got all the credit? Daniel Jones. That's why quarterbacks are win-loss status. There's a reason why people sit here and bash Joe Namath for being in the NFL Hall of Fame because he has a losing record. There's a reason why reasonable fans, non-Giants fans, say Eli Manning shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because he's a 500 quarterback. At the end of the day, Michael, whether you like it or not, quarterback wins and losses are a quarterback stat.
So I'm going to bring you up a quarterback. Do you think Justin Herbert is a BUM?
Do I think he's a bum? No, I don't think he's a bum. I just don't think he's clutch.
He had a terrible head coach, Brad Stanley. You know, he's a bad. And look, I'm the same person that will also defend Justin Herbert as I do with Justin Field. But come on, Brad Stanley, man.
Time out. I'm sorry. Justin Herbert has more talent in his fucking left pinky toe than Justin Fields in his whole fucking body. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, I'm just saying, coaching matters.
And that's the same coach you went to the playoffs with too. So
and blew a 27-0 lead.
Yeah. If you want to call him a choker, if you want to say he doesn't have intangibles, that's fine. But he's still a good quarterback. Justin Fields is not a good quarterback. That's my point.
Look, the way you talk about Justin Fields is like he's Mike Glennon, Jamarcus Russell, Johnny Manziel, Tim Couch.
He is.
Zach Wilson.
He is.
Trey Lance.
He is. Like, that's what he is. You have 10 wins in 3 fucking years. CJ Stroud in 1 year has more fucking wins than him.
CJ Stroud actually has a good play caller. If you put CJ, look, I love when people say that CJ Stroud would take the Bears to the playoffs, but you do realize if the Bears drafted CJ Stroud, that means no DJ Moore, that means no Darnell Wright, that means no Tyreek Stevenson, that means no first overall pick again this year. So would CJ Stroud take the Bears to the playoffs without DJ Moore, basically having Darnell Mooney as his number 1 receiver? Do you think CJ Stroud would have taken the Bears?
What he drugged to the playoffs this year? Can you name me, besides Nico, can you name me another baller he has on that fucking team?
Dalton Shelton, I think his name is, the tight end.
No. Doesn't Dalton Shelton play for the fucking Bills?
No. He was the Cowboys' original tight end before he signed with the Houston Texans.
Dalton Shelton. Oh, I'm thinking of Dalton Kincaid. My bad. Dalton Shelton's not that good. Did you watch that playoff game? The asshole dropped like a wide open pass from Justin Fields,
including Tank Dell, which I wanted in this year. I wanted in the NFL draft. I wanted Tank Dell.
Yeah, Tank Dell's okay. Tank Dell and Nico. That's it. Justin Fields has more in a worser conference. Keep in mind, the NFC is way worse than the AFC. Yet, what's this asshole's name? CJ Stroud won his division and went to the playoffs as a rookie. Justin Fields has way more talent and still couldn't fucking do shit.
Yeah, when you're in a division where Trevor Lawrence had like a sprained ankle,
Oh my gosh, Michael, have you seen your fucking division?
the Detroit Lions literally went to the NFC title game.
And you
The
guys still,
Packers literally almost beat the 49ers who are in the Super Bowl.
Michael, let's not act like, bro, you had fucking who's in the playoffs this year? You had the Buccaneers in the fucking playoffs this year. You had the Packers didn't start picking it up until like the middle end of the season. Who else was in the playoffs this year? The Eagles were frauds, Cowboys were frauds, obviously. Like, bro, the Bears could have easily made the playoffs this year. They didn't because their fucking quarterback and their coach, by the way, too, Eberflus is a fucking bum, are garbage. Get over it.
Do you want to know what will change my mind about not being optimistic about the Bears if Caleb proves me wrong? As far as I'm concerned, RJ, he's another victim, which is why I said I'm not going to give a shit about the Bears if they move on from Justin Fields. It's because I've seen this story play out through mostly my entire life. I accepted it, RJ. Do you want to know how much I wanted to have a Tom Brady, a Peyton Manning here in Chicago, even a Patrick Mahomes if you want to throw him in there. But I've been wanting it for so long. I'm probably going to be 80 years old, not hopefully not have dementia. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I
I'm
think you have to
probably
mention.
I'm probably not gonna see a Hall of Fame quarterback here in Chicago because I've wanted the Bears to have a Hall of Fame quarterback for so long. Do you want to know how much we would have loved to have a 20-year dynasty like the Patriots did or the 49ers did or what the Steelers did? I accepted that I'm not going to see a good quarterback here in Chicago because I've and plus I've said it before. I'm not going to care if the Bears trade Justin Fields and take Caleb Williams, and not because I don't think Caleb's like a bad prospect. I just don't think he's like anywhere near the talent of Patrick Mahomes. That basically, that's my whole thing. It's just like I've seen this story play out, RJ. If you were a Bears fan, there has to be something in the back of your head telling you that the full brain of yours will say that the Bears will screw this up with Caleb Williams.
Okay, Michael. So you don't want to take a risk. And listen, I get Michael, I'm a Giants fan. I deal with dumb fan bases who believe mediocrity at the quarterback position is good. I've done with bust a la Daniel Jones. But Michael, here's my problem. Why would you pass on Caleb or Jaden Daniels or whoever to keep Justin Fields, who's not going to win you anything? Like, you, as a Bears fan, as a fan of the Bears, you want to see your team win a Super Bowl. Michael, you know deep down in your heart, Justin Fields will never bring you there. So why keep him? Why keep the bum?
Because I have a feeling that if he like RJ, let me ask you this. Would you be surprised if Justin Fields went to another team and he excelled and the Bears went the drafted Caleb Williams and they're set back 15 years into mediocrity?
No, that wouldn't shock me. But Michael, here's my thing though, and I said this in my video. He's damaged goods for the Bears, or he's just damaged with the Bears. He's not gonna do the shit. If he's successful for another team, that means the Bears were the problem, which means you need to rebuild. Now, granted, fucking what's his name? Caleb Williams won't be drafted under that GM that drafted Justin Fields. And I'm assuming. And Michael, let me do you a favor, because I talk about hypotheticals a lot. Say hypothetical. And by the way, you guys got that offensive coordinator for the Seattle, who's pretty fucking good, by the way. It's just Geno Smith was his quarterback. So Caleb will be working with that. Even if Eberflus gets fired next year, Justin Fields gets traded or cut or whatever, he still has Ryan Poles, who is actually good at picking talent. He gets another year under his belt. And by the way, Mike Tomlin's available. Sign Mike Tomlin. Have the defense. You have that offensive coordinator from Seattle. Now you're cooking with something. But instead, you want to keep Justin Fields, who's known to be fucking garbage. I'm trying to figure out why. Like, if
Look,
you
look.
accepted, okay, so Michael, you're basically accepting the fact your team's never going to win a Super Bowl and you're going to be trash forever. So that's really it. So that's why
Well,
you're mad. You're
the
mad at me because I actually set expectations on your fucking shitty ass Bears.
I love to think when people think the other way, RJ, and it's quite simple why everyone thinks that this is a quarterback league. It's because you were right about Daniel Jones, and now
No, no, no. It's a quarterback league because I was right about everything. Patrick Mahomes is about to win the Super Bowl.
well, we
What are you
well
talking
we don't know that. Even though I do think Mahomes is going to win the Super Bowl, I don't. We have to see. We've seen crazy things happen.
Michael, it's a quarterback league because it's a quarterback league. That's a fact. There's a reason why I don't fucking know. There's a reason why the Buccaneers didn't make it far in the playoffs, even though they went to the second round. It's because Baker Mayfield's the quarterback, and I love Baker, but he's not that good. There's a reason why the fucking Browns, with a top roster, got embarrassed, and I was fucking wrong, and you were wrong, by the way, too, about the Cleveland Browns doing anything because Joe Flacco's a washed bum. The Jets besides their offensive line, had a talented roster. You know why they sucked? Is because they have Zach Wilson as their fucking quarterback. Michael, this whole notion that you can win with an average quarterback, go watch my video. It's an anomaly. It's never going to happen. But you want to know the crazy thing. All the average quarterbacks, Trent Dilfer, the Barrett Johnson, the Eli Mannings, whoever, the Nick Foles, they are all better than Justin Fields. So Justin Fields ain't doing shit.
And that goes back to my point. If the Bears move on from Justin Fields, I am not going to trust and believe that Caleb Williams will develop into a franchise quarterback unless I see it with my own eyes.
Okay, Michael. Oh my gosh, dude, do you do this on purpose, bro? Michael.
It's the truth. If you were a Bears fan, do you trust? Do you trust and believe the Bears will develop Caleb Williams into a star?
No. But I will say this. So let me get this straight. And everybody in the chat, I want you to type why. I want you to type in the chat if I make sense. So Michael's. So no. Let me ask you a question, Michael. You don't believe that the Bears can develop Caleb Williams, but you believe that they can develop Justin Fields?
That's because I believe with the right situation, and can go for Caleb Williams as well. I feel like it doesn't matter who the quarterback is if they're not in a good position because you think that the Bears are in a good position with Caleb Williams if he got drafted there. No, it would be unless like Rome, what's his face, the wide receiver from Washington, Rome, a Doomsday. Unless he is the best receiver and he becomes even better than um, Marvin Harrison Jr. Unless he becomes that, Caleb Williams is just going to come in the situation where the Bears have basically no draft capital. I mean, because you basically barely have any second round and third round picks because you're shooting for Hail Marys in the second and third round. So I do believe Caleb Williams and plus with the comparisons of Patrick Mahomes and people on Twitter and on Instagram and YouTube, I'm not going I'm not having that mindset of Caleb Williams being anywhere near the talent of Patrick Mahomes because what they're doing is putting a high pedestal on him and it's going to set him up for absolute failure. Would I love him to be a Patrick Mahomes? Yes. I would love to have a Patrick Mahomes. That would be something that I want the Bears to have, a Hall of Fame quarterback. But at the same time, RJ, I just don't trust the Bears if they move on from Fields because they haven't proven to develop. And you were saying, oh, why do you believe why do you believe so with Justin Fields? It's because I've seen flashes of Justin Fields in games. I know you may not have saw them at all, but I've seen flashes. I do believe we need another complementary receiver in Marvin Harrison Jr. I do think we do need a left tackle because Braxton Jones may not be the answer. We definitely need a center. That's a guaranteed. And we also need a defense because I believe this defense is one more edge rusher away to being good.
Michael,
But
Michael. Listen, Michael. And I don't mean to say this. I just really mean this. You are fucking stupid, bro. Everything that you just criticized Caleb Williams about, he needs an offensive line. He needs this. He needs that. But Justin Fields will be great if he needs the same thing Caleb Williams needs.
Caleb Williams could very excel with those scenarios as well.
Okay, Michael. Okay, so you know what? How about this, Michael? Instead of me roasting you, because I'm pretty much everybody in the chat, besides the few fanboys in your chat, agree with me. Michael, how about this? You draft Caleb Williams with the first overall pick. You sit him for a year, let him learn the system, let Justin Fields go out there and prove himself. And if Justin Fields proves himself, trade Caleb Williams for a ransom that you would get for this year. And if not, you got Caleb Williams. You can get Justin Fields. You can get a second, third rounder and build around Caleb Williams. How about that scenario?
The scenario is that the Bears have Caleb Williams and Justin Fields. Like, what's the scenario?
I just fucking explained it. You bench Caleb for a year, have Justin Fields go out there, put whatever is around him. Now, granted, you won't have Marvin Harrison Jr., but this draft is full of fucking wide receivers, and you can probably sign one too. You can fucking go out there, get him another wide receiver. You'll still have DJ, Moody, Khalil Herbert, offensive line, all that other shit, Eberflus. You have a better offensive coordinator. And if he goes out there and balls out, then you can trade Caleb Williams to whatever fucking team you want. You'll get a ransom for Caleb Williams if he sits for a year healthy and Justin Fields ball out. And if not, if Justin Fields falls flat on his face, then you can cut or trade Justin Fields for whatever, and you have Caleb Williams to start up, and he knows the system in 2025.
Actually, that may not be the best. That actually may be the best scenario. I was about to say not be, but actually that might be the best scenario because Jordan Love had the. And I bring up the Packers a lot because y'all know I hate the Green Bay Packers with a passion.
Mike, you keep talking. I'll be right back.
But I hate Caleb Williams with a passion. They have the benefit of having a quarterback sitting behind a Hall of Famer. They did it with Brett Favre, and they did it. They did it with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers sat for 4 years and became even way better than Brett Favre ever was. I don't even know why people. One of my comments basically said Aaron Rodgers was never better than Brett Favre, but and also now they're getting the privilege of Jordan Love. The Bears have never had that type of experience where a Hall of Famer has a good year, and then we draft his successor, and then his successor becomes even way better than he ever did. So that probably would be the best scenario, in my opinion. Do I think it will happen? Probably not, because I don't think Caleb Williams and Justin Fields can be on the same team, because Caleb probably wants to be a starter, not like sit behind as much. Damn, I missed a lot in this chat. No. The Bears can lose, and I'm just not gonna show emotion because I expect Caleb to do that. Ball out, and they still lose because that's the Bears way. And plus, this Caleb, we got to stop comparing Caleb to Patrick Mahomes. And I know RJ disagree with me a lot, but disagrees with me a lot. But we got to stop this Mahomes comparison between Caleb Williams. We just got to stop, because what you're doing is setting them up to fail. Michael, Caleb gives you the best chance to be successful. Caleb is just another, as I see it, Caleb is another victim. He can play, we can basically, he could ball out, and it still wouldn't matter because the Bears probably will just be a bad team overall. Caleb plays more like Rodgers. See, we gotta stop. And I hate to use this quote. We can't let Caleb. Do not let Caleb Williams, do not set up expectations for Caleb Williams. Do not let him be the next Patrick Mahomes. Let him be the next Caleb Williams. And it's not just Caleb Williams, it's Marvin Harrison. Let Marvin Harrison be the next Marvin Harrison. But that's and wait. Did you Z Romance, did you what's up? I don't know if you asked a question. I don't know if you said your question. Can you repeat your question so I can read it? Michael, the Bears do not have that bad of a roster at the moment. But the thing about that, Donnie, is Caleb comes here. He's gonna have either Rome a Doomsday or Malik Neighbors as his number two. And you're kind of shooting for Hail Marys at this point because you're getting a second and a third round pick for Justin Fields. And yeah. So Michael, what would you say Caleb Williams' season is as a side from Patrick Mahomes? I don't. His ceiling is um, I I guess people say that his ceiling is Kyler Murray, maybe Kyler Murray, but because people view him as a taller version of Kyler Murray, probably like that. That's just my ceiling is that he probably is Kyler Murray. So wait, I already answered that. How do you know Caleb will do? Could he be good? Well, if he has the right scenario, maybe. That's if the Bears don't. That's if the Bears draft right.
I'm back. What's going on?
Which I said Caleb's ceiling is Kyler Murray. I'm not doing this. And RJ, I know you disagree with me a lot, but you have to agree with me that we gotta stop comparing Caleb Williams to Patrick Mahomes. We gotta stop.
I actually agree with that. I think he'll be great, but he's not gonna be Mahomes.
Yeah, because because I even said let Caleb Williams be the next Caleb Williams.
I actually agree with that.
What's up, Centennial? Shout out to Centennial real quick. Me and him chopped it up. DJ Moore is your number one. You just need a complimentary pieces you can always snag in the second or third round. If we get Caleb Williams, we're either getting Rome a Doomsday because I won't RJ. I won't be surprised if Rome a Doomsday gets taken before Malik Neighbors. I won't be surprised.
His number's good,
so that just depends what Caleb has around him because and people want to say that why not just sign free agents. That's not what Ryan Poles does. He usually builds a team for the draft than he does in free agency.
Now, what were we talking about before I had to leave, or are you just talking to the chat right now?
I'm talking to the chat right now.
Right, you can go ahead then. I'm gonna eat.
Yeah. What's up, John J? 7 and 10. Far being the worst team. TOP. This team still has a lot of holes. People just love to view the Bears as a quarterback away from being good.
What's up, Master J?
Yeah, what's up, Master J? Malik Neighbors is a giant. If we don't get Caleb or the worst case scenario, I won't be surprised if hey RJ, I know you did a little bit of a rant on your stream, but I heard you guys may get JJ McCarthy.
If we get JJ McCarthy, just know, Michael, that's a video you don't want to miss.
Oh, that's a thing that I will be praying to happen, RJ. That's the thing that I'm gonna be praying it's gonna happen.
Don't pray for that shit.
Mike, read my comments. Well, if we trade with you guys, then definitely I'm gonna pray for it. What did you ask, Spongy? I swear to God, like Spongy. Hold on. What did you ask, Spongy? Because to be honest, I kind of ignored the chat because I was going at it with RJ. Because when I'm usually I'm usually like arguing with somebody, I just ignore the chat. What did you ask? Did you ask this? No, I did not. I don't have dementia. Was that the question? Oh, what up, Steve? No, Stewie Griffin. JJ has a future Steeler win. No, it's just in the back of my head, I have a feeling that he may because John Mara is in the mindset of maybe he's like Eli Manning.
JJ McCarthy's nowhere near Eli Manning. Hold on, let me see his question. Hold on, let me see. I didn't see the question either. I was arguing with Michael and trying to educate Michael. Yeah, Michael, you should fucking make a video on that. I'm giving you free material, Michael. Draft Caleb, sit him for a year. Draft Neighbors or Roman. See if Justin Fields can do it. If Justin Fields is good, trade Caleb, get a ransom for them, and then get a ransom to build more around Justin Fields. If he doesn't, start with Justin Fields and a new head coach with Mike Tomlin being a free agent after this year.
That probably won't be a bad idea, but I just don't
That's
think
a great idea.
that won't be a bad idea, but I don't think it's going to happen. If they do that, then that's with a different quarterback that's not named Caleb, because I think Caleb Williams wants to start. He doesn't want to.
Listen. I'm sorry, Michael. He's the player. You're the organization. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm pretty sure Jordan Love and Mahomes wanted to start, but they didn't. Okay. This is the great fucking comment. TOP says, "What's good, John Jay? Just Mike being a dummy." Yeah, basically, yeah.
No,
Look, I didn't want to do this, but you kept poking the bear, so I'm like, I have to embarrass you on your own channel too.
Well, RJ, I thought you don't argue with retards.
Well, Michael, I had time today. I had time. I have to work today, so I'm like, let me. And plus, you shared my video, which, by the way, I have no problem with you sharing my video. Anybody who's likes my video, make sure to subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. Sorry, Master J. I will not want. I don't want Dak Prescott. As much as Dak Prescott may get us probably to the playoffs, it's not going to matter. We all know what Dak is. To be honest, I'd rather draft Caleb Williams instead of getting Dak.
Wait, time out. So you rather that's your breaking point, Dak? Dak is way better than Fields, but you want to keep that bum? I'd rather have Dak.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about Dak. I think Dak is just a product of the Cowboys. I don't think he would be better if he was on a much worser team.
All right, Justin Fields is not good at all. So
you put Dak on the Panthers, he'll suck.
All right, if you put Justin Fields on the Panthers, they suck.
You put any quarterback, they'll suck,
bro.
Even CPG, who's a Carolina Panthers fan, will tell you the offense was just beyond terrible.
Listen, I said Bryce Young was not going to work. I didn't like him in college. I'm being proven right now, but once again, my rule is I have to see it next year. So,
Mike, you really think Khalil Herbert is the number one? No, I don't think he's a good number one running back. What I think the Bears will do is not overpay, but go after a guy like maybe Saquon Barkley, or maybe get Derrick Henry.
Matter of fact, Michael, you want that? You don't want fucking what's his name to give us that first round pick for Saquon?
Listen. You give us that first overall pick, we want Kayvon
for that first pick.
Yeah, I want Kayvon.
Deal. For that first overall pick, not the number 10, the number one. For Kayvon?
Yeah, I want Kayvon.
And just Kayvon?
No, your hold on. Kayvon, obviously your first round pick for next year. And your current pick. And maybe
No. You can get Kayvon, our current pick. And then who else can we throw? And you want a wide receiver? We'll give you Paris Campbell. How about that?
No. I just want I want Kayvon.
Okay, you know what, Michael? I'll make you do Kayvon, our first pick, which is number 5, and our second round pick this year.
And you do know you're gonna have to trade your next year because this is a quote unquote generation.
No, we're not trading our next year. Bro, that's a good deal right there.
Nah, I want to keep I want another first round pick. Because RJ, there's gonna be a lot of
fine. We'll give you Kayvon, All right, fine. We'll give you Kayvon, our first round pick for this year and next year. That's it. Deal. 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 Sorry, TOP. Deal.
Hey man, this Bears team. Imagine Montez Sweat and Kayvon. Ooh,
Yeah, that's good. But when Justin Fields is out there fucking fumbling the ball and losing games, I mean, that's irrelevant. Hey,
yeah, but here's the thing,
we'll
RJ.
take Caleb, New York, baby.
Hey, just make sure Caleb plays hero ball for 17 games because
Mike. You're failing to realize he won't be starting. Daniel Jones is starting next year.
so we're gonna get a high pick regardless.
Daniel Jones is starting next year. What's his name? Caleb's going to be sitting for a year, so we're good. He gets to get the Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes treatment. Which for 2 first rounders in Kayvon, I'll take fucking the next Aaron Rodgers, fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
You can have that.
yeah.
Mike, drop the link because y'all are done debating. Oh, so they want to come in now.
Nah, but I just wanted to come in and debate you, RJ. Actually, no. You wanted to debate me, not the other way around. My bad. And Kaiju, you calling me Billy from that show, Billy and Mandy, from that show from Cartoon Network.
I've heard that show in fucking years. And by the way, Michael, can I ask something? Since we're done debating now, and I destroyed you, why are you going at it with Judah? Like, I just want to hear from your mouth. Why are you going at him?
Why am I going after Judah?
Yes, why?
Because actually his Civil War thing is actually doing quite well because basically he actually is getting a lot of views now since Chicago Bears Central absolutely roasted him up. Basically, he's getting a lot of like views and like attention, and his Civil War thing is like getting out there. And the reason why I'm getting into it because RJ, you would assume that Judah Tribe wants to get Caleb Williams with the first overall pick. He actually wants the Bears to trade that first overall pick, trade Justin Fields, and basically get either JJ McCarthy or Michael Penix in the second round and have the showdown of Tyson Bagent versus either one of those two quarterbacks for a quarterback competition.
Now, I don't know Judah. I don't think I ever spoke to him. I might have been on stream with him like years ago when you guys were cool. If that is true, he's just as dumb as you. So it's basically just a special needs class goes. So you guys are fighting for the last piece of glue to fucking make your macaroni macaroni paper or whatever for your fucking parents. That's what it basically is. If that's true, I haven't heard that from his voice.
No, I mean he wants the Bears to start Tyson Bagent next year.
Now, so he wants to pass on Caleb, trade that pick, and get Michael Penix is not falling in the second round, so he could float that. So basically, he wants JJ McCarthy. He wants Justin Fields.
RJ. Let me tell you something about what also Judah says. He wants a quote unquote pocket passer, and people love to use pocket passer in like the worst way possible. Basically, what Judah says, he just wants a complete statue in the pocket, doesn't move around a lot. Basically, like a Jimmy Garoppolo. And basically, he's saying like in the Chicago Bears Central debate, he's saying that all black quarterbacks fail the NFL except for Doug Williams, and that he was a pocket passer. That's basically his argument that he wants a pure pocket passer.
I'm not gonna shit on the guy because I haven't heard it from his mouth, but this isn't 1980s anymore. That shit doesn't work any fucking more. Even Joe Burrow is mobile, just a little bit.
So he wants Jared Goff and Kirk. No, what he wants is a like Jared Goff does move around a little bit, but he just wants a quarterback that just stays in the pocket all the time instead of like and I just want to address this, and RJ can be here while he says this. Judah, Aaron, no. Matt Nagy was not the reason Patrick Mahomes is in the Super Bowl right now. Can we just throw that stuff out the window? Like, he's giving all the credit to Matt Nagy and saying that he knows what a Hall of Fame quarterback looks like. But we all know Patrick Mahomes didn't need Matt Nagy at all.
Listen, Judah, I'm just going off what Michael says. I don't know if he said any of this. Judah, I have no
Oh,
problem.
yeah. He did say that Matt Nagy did get Pat.
Judah, I don't know if you said any of this. I don't have a problem with you, bro. I'm just going off what Michael says, but it is what it is.
I mean, I can actually watch it. I can actually watch it right now.
That's between y'all. I was just asking why.
Yeah, but
is there anything else the chat wants to ask us? Because I probably what time you got to go to sleep, Mike? Because I know it's almost your bedtime.
damn, we went for 2 hours. Actually, no, 1 hour. 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to CEO. Shout out fuck CEO. In the words of Gavin, fuck CEO. Shout out to Stephen.
Not be talking about my co-host like that. There's only one person that can say fuck CEO, and that's me. All right. So fuck CEO and fuck you for disrespecting the CEO. All right, peasant. And by the way, Mike, why don't you ever come to our live streams anymore? I haven't seen you in the last few.
I just to be honest, let me I do watch your streams. I just don't usually comment on it. But when I'm usually like have time, but maybe this time I will, because you guys are just paying attention to the game, where majority of the time where you're like streaming, I'm like watching the game. That's basically just what but when you're like streaming, I'm like watching the game. But there's no game this week, so I may stop by.
What was I about to say? TOP wants to know if you have legit CTE.
No, I don't have CTE. I don't have. And I'm not on that Antonio Brown and Chandler Jones stuff. So, hold on. Matt Nagy did take the Bears to the playoffs. So our defense got us to the first playoffs, and the second time we had to rely on the Cardinals losing. Matt Nagy had no contribute.
Listen, I'll say this: Matt Nagy's garbage. He's beyond horrible. He's better than Matt Eberflus, though. I'll say that.
I will give Matt Eberflus credit, which I'm guilty as charged, because I wanted Matt Eberflus fired. And rightfully so, because the defense. But I'll have to admit, the defense did play well under Matt Eberflus. But if he gets fired, I do want us to promote Shane Waldron within. I do want us to have Shane Waldron, because Shane Waldron basically is going to be a offensive coordinator that probably stays with the Bears for like maybe 1 or 2 years, because he wants a head coaching job. But that's just me. But we made some good views. Just me. Yeah.
Yes, make sure I could plug my channel in the chat, right?
Yeah, y'all go subscribe to RJ if you wanna listen to his intellects to basketball, football. Maybe RJ can do some golf. Maybe tennis, soccer, maybe badminton or wherever that thing's called with the tennis.
First of all, I'm still gonna want to make that soccer video where soccer is the worst sport ever. Golf, I mean, I'll probably fall asleep during that fucking game. I don't know what the fuck a badminton is.
It's at the Olympics.
What's the other sport? Tennis. Listen, time out. Because Michael's a sexist pig. I'll cover some woman tennis. I love seeing the woman play tennis. You know what I'm saying?
Also, no, I'm not going to drop it here on stream. I was about to do that edge thing where like everyone said that I was going to do this, but you were wrong. But I was about to be like, nah, I don't think I should probably drop it on stream, because me and my girlfriend did this.
Appreciate that, Car Quest. I thought you already subscribed to my channel. Did he get like a new channel or new thing or whatever? All right, well, I appreciate that, CarQuest.
So, anyways, I do want to respect and wish. Like, we have to give RJ credit, for showing up. He could have just been like Domber and stay in the comments, like he usually does, or be
Speaking of
or
Domber, what the fuck happened to him? I'm surprised he's not in your comment section trolling you that his team went to the
Domber hasn't been. Domber hasn't been around since the Bears beat him.
Yeah, but his team went to the first of all, y'all split, and second of all, his team went to the NFC Championship game. Wouldn't he be showboating about that?
Maybe he will maybe if I because I forgot to do. God, I forgot to do a Lions roast video because I was gonna do it when they lost to the NFC title game, but I just completely forgot. That's how the Lions have been irrelevant. I mean, RJ, it's just they've been so bad that I don't want to roast them. It's just they've been so bad for so long. It's just like I feel like a proud father.
I mean, that's the closest thing you're gonna feel because the Bears ain't gonna make you feel like a proud father anytime soon. So,
Hey, if Caleb proves me wrong, then I'll be happy for it. I mean, I'll
all right, so now you're okay with drafting Caleb. So what's the point of this?
no. I'm saying if he does well, if he
No,
exceeds.
no, but you don't want him. So what's the point of this? The whole point is why don't you want him?
My point is I don't want him is because I don't think that he's being we all are putting him on a pedestal of him being Patrick Mahomes, and that's setting him up to fail.
Michael, that's what every fucking quarterback, bro. Well, every quarterback gets a comp. Like Michael Penix is getting compared to Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but every 3 years we hear the word generational.
That's what every fucking quarterback. They said Trevor Lawrence was generational. Did you have a problem with Trevor?
Actually, Trevor had a reason to be generational. Caleb doesn't.
What was Trevor Lawrence's fucking reason for being generational?
He was literally in the title game with
And
Ohio
lost on multiple occasions.
and Ohio State, and he had the greatest year. Basically had a good. He had a couple. He had the greatest. I think he had the greatest freshman year, and
Okay,
he had.
he had one good year, and every other year besides that, he beat up on a horrible ACC division. He was in my division because I'm a Florida State fan. Where Florida State was trash. Who else in our Louisville was trash. All these teams were trash, and he didn't do anything in the case. He lost to Alabama again in the championship. He got his ass whooped by Joe Burrow. So,
I mean, Joe Burrow. That LSU team was very talented.
but he's generational, right? So it is what it is. Did he?
But,
yeah, that's my point, Master J. You just said you didn't want a quarterback. Now
yeah,
you say
but here's the thing, though.
so you believe Caleb's gonna be a fucking Bear?
No, the thing is that if he does be a Bear, I'm gonna have my expectations low on him because I've seen it before. I've seen the Bears fail to develop a quarterback that they drafted.
Michael, just Michael, you know what, Michael, just do some more research when you talk about football. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything else?
The only quarterback that was deemed generational and lived up to the expectations was Andrew Luck.
Yeah, fine, sure, whatever. But at the same time, that doesn't mean it. Okay, yeah, perfect example. The Colts got rid of Peyton Manning for Andrew Luck, and you're hesitant to get rid of Justin Fields for Caleb Williams? Fuck out of here. Yeah, I got you. It's real silent right there. Yeah, that's the dagger right there. Anything else you want to ask me?
So, okay. So y'all seen RJ, come on here. He could have stayed silent, but I want to give RJ his a flower while I take a massive shit on it and give it to him. The silence is a strong word.
I don't know. I don't know how to respond to a man saying he's gonna give me a flower with shit on it, but
Yeah, so there's your flower, genius. So, anyways,
genius, I just destroyed you in front of your whole audience, who's on my side for the most part.
We'll see.
I think the Swifties know more about the NFL than Michael at this point.
No, listen.
RJ, something my channel, bro.
When sooner. Okay, if y'all don't know, me and RJ have a bet going on.
Oh yeah, well I'm about to win 100. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna win. Well, listen, I have no problem giving up $100 if my Giants get Caleb or Jaden Daniels. Like if the Bears are dumb, that's fine by me. That helps my team, so I don't care. The only thing is Michael he has to come on if the Bears end up drafting a quarterback, he has to come on my channel and probably sing because I don't know if he can pay $100.
I can pay 100. I can pay 100. So, anyways, this is that. This is it for today's stream. RJ was the bigger man today, but anyways, that's it. That's all. Thank you for
Smart
coming
man.
on, RJ. So.
All right, peace.